Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today was maybe one of the worst days that I've had lately, because I'm improving a lot my mentality and my professionality. I don't know if you can say it like that, but today I made a lot of mistakes. So what I learned from today is like yesterday I had some problems at well in the work, in the job, I don't know, and I didn't really sleep very well these nights. So today I didn't feel like focused, and I felt tired and a little bit bad. And the problem was that I made one mistake, but um, that shouldn't drive me to make more mistakes, okay? And today is one of those days that why you don't pass an exam, a challenge, is because one of these days, okay? As Tom says in X, it's a trader that posts on X, and he says really interesting advices. So today was one of those days that you flag your account. My account was 93,000. I was really happy. I did pretty well. I'm doing it. I'm more or less break even these weeks, but I'm doing it pretty well. I make some mistakes some days. But today was I didn't burn the account, but it's 90,600, so it's nearly burned. Not yet, not yet, but well, and it's one of those days that you feel bad because you know you did it wrong. Okay, so if you have a stop loss or two, but those trades are good, um, you don't feel that bad. And today it wasn't like this. Okay, so well, let me show you. First of all, we have EU. We're having this uptrend here, and yesterday we had this break. Well, yesterday, 2 days ago, we had this break of structure to the downside, and today, well, we had another break, and today I am after this reaction here. I was expecting this previous daily high being taken, and here it just created like it took the break evens probably because as you can see high is 101, 101 and 100, and it never took the high. So yeah, that got me confused. Okay, so I was looking for buys on EU, and well, first of all, I didn't believe this, so that's why I was expecting at least this to be taken to look for sells. But then it took this with the reaction, and I thought about looking for buys, but I didn't look for buys because we had NFP today. And as you can see, luckily I didn't look for buys. It took the previous daily low and some liquidity to the left. And now this high is untouched, 980.98. So at some point we're gonna have to come here and probably here. Okay. So no trades for me today on EU, but I usually guide my bias depending on how I see different pairs. For example, if for me, if EU is bullish and I see USD CHF and USD CAD bearish, I look for sells there and buys here. Okay, so today that this wasn't clear, and yeah, and I look for trades anyways. So well, let me show you JB USD. It took this low here, but for me it's not really something relevant. We had liquidity, okay, equal lows, but nothing really relevant for me. So I didn't look for anything on GU. USD JPY, first pair for today. So obviously, after taking this previous weekly low, and traveling with on each one, which is what I was expecting all these days, I was looking for buys. The problem here was that I didn't really believe this Rama liquidity on H1 being taken, but it's true that we even had a reaction, okay? So I could have looked for buys, it was pretty clear, but my mind was unfocused today. And it's really important to understand that when your mind is not clear, okay? So as you can see, first I was looking for sells to take at least this liquidity, and I got I had a stop loss hit, and then it moved to my direction because this round liquidity H1, so this round liquidity M5, and it's less relevant than this one. Okay, so I can expect a reaction, but not probably a change of structure in this case because we were looking for buys. So as you can see, I don't know where I entered here. So it has no sense, this entry here. But I don't remember this. Well, I remember an entry, but I don't know which one. Ah, yeah, I remember. Okay, so my entry was here. I got an SL, and then it moved to my direction. When I got the SL, I got frustrated and I opened a buy here because we were looking for buys. Okay, so I just thought that this break to the downside was fake, and with this break to the upside again, we would go up. So it's not really that bad, those trades, but I entered here because of vengeance probably. So yeah, so that's why I'm mad at myself. And then we took this round liquidity on M5. Here we had the correct trade, but I didn't have the confidence to enter after these two stop losses, and boom, it hit TP and well, TP and everything. So yeah, completely my mistake today. It's not that bad, but when you see that your account dropping from 93,000 to 90,600, it fucks your mind. And well, I didn't enter here because I had no confidence, okay? And then USD another stop loss here. This one was fucking complicated because we had this liquidity here, previous weekly low taken. We had a reaction here on M5. Here we had a break of structure to the upside. Previously low untouched here, and revenue liquidity on M5 untouched here. So I was pretty sure that this was going to be taken. No, never. It never took that, okay? That's why I was looking for a sell here. And I thought at least that it would take this. So I had my break even and partial here. My mistake here is that when I'm looking at the chart and I see it closely, I look at the wicks, at the candles and see if I like them or not. And in this case, I'm gonna show you right now on M1. I didn't like them because usually when it creates an engulfing candle, it can change the direction. So at least I should have placed break even here, and I didn't do that. Okay, so this was another mistake that made me feel bad. And I saw the price here, so I with the spread here maybe, and I could have closed a partial with $100 less, fewer, but I didn't do it. So this is another mistake that made me feel bad today because I usually place break even, maybe not partial, but break even for sure. I didn't do it because I wanted to win. This is a mental mistake, okay? And then I didn't have more trades, but I remember 4 stop losses. I think I re-entered here. Yeah, I think that I re-entered here. Okay, and I got another stop loss. More or less like this, more or less. So yeah, with the Asia midline reaction, out of timing and everything. So my mistakes today, it fucks me because I was doing it pretty well. My account was okay, and well, it is what it is. And I have to learn from it. That's why I'm recording this video, and that's why I'm repeating myself what I did wrong, and yeah, what I shouldn't do. And if you feel tired or whatever, I want to trade because I like trading. I like to analyze. I like understanding the market. I like waiting. I like everything. I like when a trade goes okay because you you understand it, and you have conviction. Okay, so I like trading. I love trading, but these days fuck me. Okay, and fuck everyone else, I think, but yeah, I just have to learn from it. Probably I'm gonna burn my account and I'm gonna feel bad for that, but I'm doing it pretty well. If I fail the account, I'm gonna buy 10k probably just to start, and I should feel good because I'm improving a lot. I have a strategy that it's working, so it just still keep working on my mind. I made like 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 mental mistakes during my 5 years of trading, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult to improve that. It's really, really, really so difficult because you have to be conscious, be conscious in that moment that you're making a mistake, but it's your mind that is creating that mistake. So you have to have your conscious outside of your mind to realize that. That's why it's so difficult. Okay. So I hope you like it, um, and I hope you can learn from my mistakes and from yours too. It's important not to create excuses. And well, see you tomorrow with another video. Okay? Bye bye.